Namaste, children. How are you doing? Great. So, what we need to think now is how to spend our quality time at home. I hope you must be reading the chapters, and a lot of homework is being given by other teachers during your sessions. The most
It's 10
important thing that
hours.
you have to consider and keep in mind is to have relaxation, relax. Okay, putting 3 to 4 hours in front of the camera, in front of the mobile, is not that bad because you are spending a quality time other than what you used to use the mobile phone, your laptop. Now you are getting the real value of your electronic gadgets uh, during the course of our online teaching, right? In the previous class, we discussed up to the Napoleonic Code, the drawbacks of Napoleonic Code. Napoleon, a great emperor, who wanted to conquer the entire Europe and the world, and his picture, the beautiful picture on the top of Alps, that shows the symbol of his power, authority. When he visited or he came and conquered the areas around France, Germany, and other areas, the people thought that this person is a harbinger of peace, harbinger of development, harbinger of democracy. But slowly they understood the difficulties also under this ruler, Napoleon. We learned about the demerits of Napoleon's rule. We learned that the same people who used to call Napoleon's army as harbingers of peace, equality, now they started changing their opinion. However, there are many merits or good things conducted by or performed by this great person, Napoleon. I am not praising Napoleon. See, who am I to praise Napoleon? You need to read about Napoleon, you need to read about Hitler, you need to read about Mahatma Gandhi. Finally, you synthesize who is the best and who want to be your role model. The role model to be decided by you, not the teachers, right? This great person, he tried to unite the people irrespective of their caste, creed, faith, belief, religion, culture, tools, taboos. He wanted to make an emperor. There is a difference between a country and an emperor, right? In an empire, people belong to different races, different cultures live together. But in a country, the like-minded people sharing the common culture, they live. Is that clear? When you are talking about the Germans, you see the people in Germany, in all other places. Take the case of the Habsburg Empire that ruled over Austria-Hungary, for example, was a patchwork of many different regions. For example, the Tyrol, the Austria, Sudetenland, Bohemia. The aristocracy was predominantly German-speaking. Not only the German-speaking, it was also having the Italian-speaking provinces of Lombardy and Venetia. Sorry. In Hungary, half of the population spoke Magyar, which the other half spoke a variety of dialects. Dialects are the sub-languages, like our Landia, Sora and other. For example, when you are talking about Galicia, the aristocracy spoke Polish. So the German people, the Italy people, the Polish people, all living together with the dialects in an empire. How can you get unity? Broadly, an empire will consist of the aristocrats and followed by the rising middle class. When was this middle class? We, the teachers, the industrialists, the skilled people, the trained people, the educated people, they have come to the picture. In USA and in Britain, it was towards the second half of 19th century. 1850 onwards, after the Industrial Revolution. In Germany, it began in the 1900. That is beginning of end of 19th century and beginning of 20th century. What I mean to say here is, the aristocracy, they maintained their aristocratic attitude with marriage within, relation within, benefits within their own aristocratic society. They had no link with the other sections of the society. When the middle class has come up, first it came up in Britain and also in USA, right? And when it has come in Germany, in France, in Italy, what happened? Now they started asking questions. They started asking the authority the questions that emperor, no. Dictator, no. Conservatism, no. You know what is conservatism? Is going back to the kingdom, respecting the king. King will become the ruler. He will be the head of judiciary, executive, legislature, everything. There is nothing called as a democratic process under a kingdom. So when we are moving from the aristocracy towards the middle class, in middle class, these people, they started either peaceful protest or a revolutionary protest. For example, the Jacobins. The Jacobin members, they were the spreaders of, carriers of what you call democratic ideas, socialistic ideas. It is not only the Jacobins, all the revolutionaries in Europe, they decided that now is the time to move from convertism towards nationalism. And in nationalism, there must be adult suffrage. What is adult suffrage? Now, voting power to all. Napoleon did not give voting power to the women. Women were respected only to the extent of as minors. Women had no voting rights. Second, under Napoleon, the voting right is given only to those people who are the landlords, having land. Landowners are only allowed. To some extent, it was extended to the others, but not to women. Under this condition, people speaking the same language, with the same mindset, were under different empires. Yesterday, I think I have shared you with one picture of these empires, Ottoman Empire, then after the Austrian Empire. What else? There are few more. Just check your map, you find the empires clear. Austrian Empire under Austria, Hungary, Galicia. Your Ottoman Empire, which had a power of Bulgaria, Romania, Armenia, Mesopotamia, Palestine, Egypt. Egypt, remember, it is in Africa. Then after the other side, it is no doubt the Netherlands, the Wales, the Scotland, the Ireland, which were under United Kingdom, UK, and that is a different story. So people living under different territories, but close to each other, speaking the same language, same religion, they were separated by the kings and the empires. Is that good or bad? It is definitely bad, right? And that helped in the growth of nationalism in which continent? In Europe. Clear? Go through this portion, page number 8 and 9. I will be back within 2 minutes. Just go through these portions. Okay? Thank you.